Here is my evidence against Joe Martin. This is a record of Joe's visits to his cardiologist. Multiple visits since his heart attack.
How the hell did you get a hold of that?
In it is a recommendation from his doctor advising him to cut back on his workload. Duty rosters, indicating that yes, indeed, Joe has been cutting back on his hours, a fact that he's neglected to share with the board. Joe has been delegating his work to his staff since Christmas of last year. And he's taken 11 personal and sick days since January.
You know, see, this is the lack of ethics that this man has. These are personal files, and you had no right to go through them or even come up with any kind of an accusation.
Jake, it's unethical, right? It's unethical, just like you breaking into not one, but two of my offices and reading my own personal files. But of course, that's what everybody wants to forget,
no,
right?
I can explain exactly why I went in there.
When I do it, it's unethical. When you do it, you get a free pass.
No, what you did and what you're doing here is even further indication that you are unfit to continue working at this hospital.
Oh, please, just spare me the self-righteous lecture, okay? What I'm indicating here is that Dr. Martin has been colluding with his staff to keep his heart condition under wraps.
What the hell are you talking about? My father's never colluded with anyone in his life. Jake, that crap.
Calm down, please. I don't give a damn if you think he walks on water, Jake. The fact is this, your father is no longer equipped to run this hospital.
So, tell us, David, what is it that you want?
I want your job, Joe.
You know, Hayward, I always knew that you were arrogant and gutless. But even for you, this is outrageous.
This board owes me. And not just because of the honors that I brought to this hospital.
And the scandals.
You were all prepared to hold me accountable for my mother's crimes, without even looking at the facts.
David, she did use her money to further your career.
So you're ready to denigrate everything I've done, all my hard work, and say that I've gotten here because without my knowledge, my mother funded my career with drug money?
And are you saying that shouldn't weigh with this board?
What I'm saying is that every day for the last 4 years, I've been in that OR saving lives, okay? It's been my research that has produced the new surgical procedures, the new drug treatments that have given this hospital such high profile.
Wait. Is there anything that you haven't taken credit for?
Look, I know that I'm not liked, okay? My entire career, people have attacked me because I'm ambitious and I'm successful.
And a felon.
But the point is this. I save lives. That's what I do, all right? I mean, that's what we're here for, right? That's what this is all about. Well, I'm doing it. And while decent, good Joe Martin, whom you all love, is taking sick days and passing his workload over to his staff, I am saving lives.
You can go to hell, Hayward.
And Joe hasn't even answered for the fact that one of his board members is married to this international drug trafficker.
Who happens to be your mother, for God's sake?
Joe and his two sons have launched an attack against me for years. And it's simply because they don't like me. They don't like my style. Who gives a damn? I mean, there are people walking the streets today because I kept them alive. Now, isn't that what this whole hospital is supposed to be about?
That's right. It's exactly what it is because of my father. And you can take your style and whatever evidence that you brought in here and you can shove it, Hayward. No, he's not going to get away with it.
Settle down, Jake. He's got a point. He's right.
No. Dad, listen. You just don't let him do this to you.
Son, believe me, it's true. You know, I wish it hadn't happened this way, but it is true. The job has become too much for me.
You're going to pay, Hayward.
I've had to keep on pushing myself all the time. Ruth has been all over me about it.
Then you just cut back. There's no reason for you to step down.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's better this way. I think it's better for the hospital, better for me.
Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, are you really serious about this?
Yes, Farmer. Yes, I am. I have been thinking about it, and I'm only sorry that I haven't given more warning to the board. That, naturally, I won't be recommending our friend here as my successor. But, yes, I will be resigning, effective immediately.
I'll be expecting to hear from the board ASAP. I think it'll be advantageous to everybody concerned if I have a smooth transition of my new administration. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a slice. I've got it. You're looking at the new chief of staff.
Yeah, it seems that way. A little unexpected. I have something that I need to do.
Well, wait. I want to celebrate with my new wife.
I'll find you.
Where are you going?
To take care of my own business.
If you do this, if you accept my father's resignation and put Hayward in as chief of staff, I'm out of here.
Jake, is that a threat?
You're damn right it's a threat. You put Hayward in here as chief of staff, half the doctors in this hospital are going to walk right out with me. It's your call.
Jake, I mean, do we really have a choice? Joe has said that he can no longer go on as chief of staff. Well, we need someone tonight. And if it isn't David, then who is it?
There is another choice.
You know, I really hate to do this to you. Excuse me, I really hate to do this to you, but it was the only way that I was able to get results down in the ER. You see, my husband is Adam Chandler. He's a huge benefactor of this hospital.
I know who you are, and I'm doing everything I can to speed up the lab work. Perhaps I could be more of a help if you could tell me what you think you were drugged with.
I don't know. That's why I'm here, to find out.
Did things go well in there?
Better than I could have hoped for, Elizabeth. Thank you. What's going on with her?
She came in for some tests. She thinks someone may have drugged some tea she drank.
Really?
Yeah, she's been driving us all crazy.
Mrs. Chandler's results are back from the lab.
And?
She's clean for drugs.
Oh, no. That's okay. I'll take it. Liza.
I'm getting a test done, David. I don't want to start anything.
Yeah, I know. I have your test results. They came back clean. Your blood work came back negative for drug traces. Is there anything I can do for you?
Other than what you've done? I doubt it.
Liza, listen. I've been thinking about you lately, and I was hoping that maybe we could get together for lunch, say, early next week.
Hi. How are you? Any more feeling in your legs? Okay, good. Well, I'm not up for a chat either. So, that you owe me. We had a deal, remember?
We did?
Yeah, no, don't. You promised me that you were going to pull every string you had to get me the job as chief of police if I helped bring down Proteus.
Oh, yeah. That deal.
Well, I held up my end of the bargain.
Oh, you weren't that cooperative during my investigation.
Because you kept going after David, even when I told you that was ludicrous. And now, as we see, I was right.
No. Eventually you were right, but at the very beginning you weren't right.
I was right. Don't start revising history. You know, I risked a hell of a lot because of what you promised me. And I swear, if you try to weasel out of this deal,
You know,
I
if
will
you
come
keep
after
this
you
up,
so
I'm going to have to
hard.
call the mayor and tell him to pull the plug on the deal.
You talked to the mayor?
10 minutes ago.
What deal?
You know, the one where he calls you on the phone and he asks you if you want to be the chief of police for Pine Valley. Oh, you can say thank you now.
Thank you now.
Don't screw it up.
No, I won't. Honestly, I want this. You gonna lay off David?
Oh, Matt, why do you keep defending that guy?
Well, I don't think I'm gonna give up on him anytime soon.
Why is it always the smart ones that get hooked?
Watch it. Thank you, Chris.
Good luck, Devane.
See you around.
Not if I see you first. Yeah, this Agent Stamp, I want to see you. Now would be good. Because it's important, that's why.
So you want to take me to lunch?
I think we could actually do a lot for each other.
I think you've lost your mind.
Why don't you give it a chance, Liza? We might be able to break tradition and actually help one another for a change.
I don't know what you're talking about. You know, I know this is probably not a possibility, but I would appreciate it if you wouldn't mention the tests that I had done today.
I would never breach a patient's confidentiality. Ever. So, about lunch. Can I call you?
Well, the board asked me to find you. They're ready.
Hi.
Hey, just in time.
Oh, right.
Let's do it. Let's go hear the good news.
Okay.
Yes, well, I have an announcement to make. The board has come to a decision. We have accepted the resignation of Dr. Joe Martin with regret, but with gratitude for all the years of hard work and dedication to this hospital. We are now anticipating the same service, same dedication from his son. David, won't you help us welcoming Dr. Jake Martin, our new chief of staff?